That day, she was standing alone with a despairing look on her face.
Daddy! Mommy!
Mirai Toba's parents died due to a crime committed by a man who had a grudge against her company. The public is relieved that the culprit has been caught, but the victim's family is not. The suffering goes on.
Hey, who will take care of that girl?
Then, their funeral was over and discussions began on who to take care of her.
Not us. Since they had no insurance, we won't be able to get much money from that perpetrator, right? I just don't want to get involved.
Yeah, but wouldn't it look bad if we sent her to a facility?
I'm only participating on behalf of my parents, who are her distant relatives and live far away. But... Hey, aren't you embarrassed as adults? Is this what you say in front of her? Fine, if so, I'll take care of her. There's nothing to complain about then, right? And so, I, Saito Tokuwa, 32, suddenly came to adopt a 7-year-old girl. Great, well said.
Yes, Saito, I'm glad you've become a kind adult.
And after the funeral, I immediately took Mirai and brought her to my parents. So, about what I was saying earlier.
Don't worry, we'll go through the formalities to adopt Mirai-chan.
So, you'll be living with me from today. I bent down so I can look into Mirai-chan's eyes.
Okay, Uncle.
Uncle! I was slightly shocked that I was old enough to be called that. Well, a few weeks later, I returned from my parents' house, went through various formalities, and started living with Mirai, but... oh no! There were so many things to do, like legal formalities, school transfer, and moving. I was about to reach my limit.
Ah, the door is unlocked. Hey, Saito. I stopped by because I was nearby.
A woman enters the front door of my house without permission. She looked at Mirai next to me and...
Hey! Hey! You finally even kidnapped a little girl?
I didn't, okay? And what do you mean by finally?
So she's your secret child? Saito Tokuwa, I shouldn't have believed in you.
I'm not even married, so why would I hide a child even if I really had one? After this, I desperately tried to explain to her.
I see. In that situation, you would certainly do what you did.
She sighs and says that in relief. Sana Funatsu, she was my kohai at the company I used to work at, and after a certain incident, we became close friends.
But you're a part-timer, right? Are you gonna be okay?
Yes, I'm currently a part-time worker without a regular job. You guys will be transferred from next term. Well, I wish you all the best. In the end, it is the people who run a company, and the tyranny of superiors is often tolerated to a certain extent. That's why I came to hate working for a company. However, I don't have any special talent to start a business. Therefore, I became a part-timer at this age.
By the way, Mirai-chan, why are you sitting formally?
For some reason, Mirai is sitting formally next to me.
Uncle, you're being scolded because of me, so I guess I should get scolded too, right? I'm not scolding him though.
After that, Sana hurriedly left, and the next day... But she's right. I can't be a part-timer forever. I wonder if I should get a job. The formalities are finally over, so I have to think about it. Honestly, being a part-timer means you can do whatever you want and work as much or less as you want. However, it will not be good for me to remain in an unstable situation. Whoa, it's almost time to finish. What should I go eat? Then, I went to pick up Mirai, who was attending school for the first time today. Some children go home on their own, while others are picked up by their parents. Mirai was standing among them. Hey, Mirai-chan, thanks for waiting.
Oh, that face and voice? Aren't you Saito?
Mitsutsugi was there. She's my ex.
Hey, you have a kid? By any chance, that girl's child? Anyway, I can't believe you're picking up your kid on a weekday. Are you unemployed now? I feel good. It's all because you betrayed me.
After that, I took Mirai home right away. Today was her first day, so I thought we should go have a snack together, but I don't feel like it anymore.
Hey, Uncle, did I do something bad?
Huh? No, you didn't. so don't make a sad face.
But because of me, Uncle, isn't your life getting difficult?
It's okay. Even if that's the case, adults can forget about the bad things the next day. I said so, patting Mirai's head. This is probably a skill that comes with being an adult. At that moment, I suddenly heard a voice from the front door.
Hey, Saito, open it.
What? What is this big baggage? When I opened the front door, I saw Sana carrying a large bag.
Hey, I'll be living here from today, so please take care of me.
What?
I need to keep an eye on you to make sure you don't touch a 7-year-old girl.
And so, for some reason, Sana came barging into my house. After I picked up Mirai, Mitsutsuge sat in the living room with a disgusted look on her face.
What the heck? I saw a face I didn't want to see at all. So, he got her only an ear after that? Seriously, what the heck?
Mom, I'm hungry.
Shut up.
So, what does this mean? I talked to Sana, who is unpacking.
Exactly what I said. I don't want to see news that my savior was arrested for a crime.
Hey.
Besides, don't take child raising lightly. Moreover, she is only 7, right? It might be okay for now, but there will be many things that will be difficult for you alone to do, right? That's why I'm saying that I, who can work from home, will support you. Do you have anything to complain about that?
Sana says that, as if to declare. Sana, that means...
Well, you helped me before, right? I have to return the favor whenever I can.
Is it okay though? It's a man's house, you know?
Shush. No matter what you say, I've made my decision.
I'm the landlord here. In the end, I was forced to live with Sana.
Okay, this should do.
Next morning, when I woke up, Sana, who had been fidgeting all morning, came to show off Mirai. Oh, Mirai-chan, you look cute.
Really? Sana-san, am I cute? Yeah, you are. You're a girl, so you have to dress properly.
At that moment, the intercom rings.
Mirai-chan, let's go to school.
The girl who came was Umi-chan, the daughter of the Tateno family who lived in the same condo. I think she's the same age as Mirai. They're supposed to go to school in groups starting today, was it? Have they become friends already?
Wow, are they Mirai-chan's daddy and mommy? My name is Umi Tateno.
Oh, you sound really independent. Please take care of Mirai-chan.
Sure.
I'm relieved that she seems to have made a good friend. Mirai-chan seems to have become a little brighter too. That's what I muttered as I saw Mirai-chan off, but...
You're so dull. It's not like that. Mirai-chan, in the middle of the night, she was crying in hushed voice saying daddy, mommy. She's only 7, but she's already being careful not to worry you by acting cheerful.
Is that so? I didn't see anything through, hey? Oh man. If it weren't for Sana, I wouldn't have even noticed that. I clenched my teeth in frustration.
Well, that's why I came, right? I know that you're very insensitive. I'll help you notice the things you don't. Isn't that what families are like? Hey, look, instead of thinking about that, get to work. Work! You have a shift today too, right?
Feeling grateful for Sana's words, I went to work. It was about a week later that I clearly learned Mirai's true feelings.
Saito, look at this.
What she handed to me was a handout with the words class observation written on it. What's this? It's crumpled.
It was in the trash can. Even you understand the meaning of this, right?
Class observation. It's an event in which parents are called to participate in class.
Yeah, Mirai-chan still isn't ready.
It's difficult for a 7-year-old to accept this reality so soon. 3 weeks later, huh? Okay, I've decided. I'm going! Even though she's my sister on paper, I'm acting as her parent now. At least, that's what I thought when I adopted her.
Well said. Then...
And Sana smiled happily. A few days have passed since her decision. I was thinking while walking down the street. I don't have any plans tomorrow, so I think I'll buy a new suit for the class observation. I'll be using it every day soon anyway, so there's no harm in having it. I wonder if there's anything else. Oh, huh? Suddenly, I heard a familiar voice from a nearby park. When I looked at the park, I saw Sana and Mrs. Tateno with the kids.
What? Isn't Umi-chan your husband's child? No, I also suffered from various problems, but Shigeru-san, it's thanks to him. I was able to get through the problems. He also treats Umi like his real daughter. Things might continue to be difficult, but I think it will be okay as long as I have my husband.
I quietly walk away, look up at the sky again, and think. I see. Umi-chan's family is facing issues too. I guess I'm not the only one struggling. Mirai is a good girl, but I still feel a wall between me and her. Will I get over it? Am I ready for that? Well, meanwhile, Mitsu was elegantly enjoying tea with her two mom friends.
It's a class observation. It's a place for children to show off their parents. I made a reservation at the beauty salon.
That's obvious, right? Everyone does that.
I need to make everyone think that I'm a great parent. What? Are you in a position to talk bossy to me? Who do you think you are?
Dream. Yes, a nostalgic dream. It's from about 8 years ago.
I'm just asking you to stop forcing your work on others and slacking off. Slack off? How so? We're just taking a break. Well, you are taking too much of that. You're so cocky.
Hey, what are you doing, Mitsu? Thinking this is not good, I stand in front of Sana with my hands outstretched and look at Mitsu, my girlfriend then.
It's nothing. I was just giving a lesson to that brash newbie.
After that, Mitsu became tougher on Sana. I protected Sana at that time too. And Mitsu, who is the daughter of an executive, asked me to break up with her, and Sana and I eventually got demoted. But Sana and I did not comply with that and left the company.
See you later.
And 2 weeks later, on Saturday, Mirai leaves the house, looking unwell, and heads to the meeting place for the group walk into school. She's not feeling well. That can't be helped. Her real parents will not be participating in today's class observation.
We have to prepare too. You know, my dad came to visit me when I was in kindergarten. I was so happy. Will Mirai-chan's parents come today too? I hope so. Huh?
I secretly watched Mirai and Umi-chan go to school. I still ask myself, I wonder if I should go today. Still, it's what I decided to do. I decided to become her parent. Whoa, are they all participating in today's class observation? 9 AM. When I arrived at the elementary school, a long line had formed. You cannot enter unless you show your ID. How strict. After all, there are more mothers, but surprisingly, there are some families with both parents.
Huh? Uncle?
Then, when I passed the reception and headed to the classroom, Mirai was there, looking surprised. That's the expected reaction, but that's fine for now. I just wish to substitute her parents gradually, even just one thing at a time. It might just be for self-satisfaction, but it's okay. That's what I was thinking. And then, a voice I didn't want to hear echoed in the classroom.
Oh, hey, Saito.
Mitsutsuge was there. Could it be that her child is also in the same class as Mirai?
It's just you? Unemployed single father has a plenty of time, huh?
Mitsu says out loud on purpose. How fun is it to mock me so blatantly in a place like this?
Is your child in the same class as mine? Stop it. Assholes are contagious, okay?
What are you saying?
That was Sana, who had just arrived late.
Ah, you!
Long time no see. So you are just imagining things and think he's a single father and all? Is your brain okay? I doubt your decency as a human being. And you're doing that in front of kids too.
Oh, hey! Sana said as she deliberately took my arm. The classroom started buzzing. It's only natural, as the argument suddenly erupted.
If you could stop arguing, please.
I feel sorry for your kid. A father who is bored enough to pick up his child on weekdays? Your kid must be a worthless, spoiled brat, I'm guessing. If it's you and that bitch's child, that must be the case. She must be a stupid kid who doesn't even know how to speak properly to older people. Huh?
What a foul mouth. And you were saying that in front of kids?
The person who said that was another mother whose name I didn't know.
I don't know what kind of relationship you have, but our kids are listening to all that, you know?
In the first place, we didn't gather here to listen to your sarcasm, all right? Go home. How shameless. I feel sorry for your child.
Hey, are you gonna stay silent? Say something.
And I was pushed forward.
Saito, you...
Then, in front of Mitsu, who was glaring at me with resentment, I calmly told her, I'll be honest, I'm not a single father, and I'm not even Mirai-chan's father to begin with. Now I'm just her brother. Still, I am Mirai-chan's substitute parent, and I really want to be like parent and child someday. I'm still far, far away from that, but... worthless spoiled brat? Don't make fun of my daughter! I shouted so loudly that it made the classroom shake. It goes without saying that right after this, all the other teachers rushed into the classroom. In the end, at the school's discretion, Mitsu and I were both punished and immediately got sent away. Sana saw what happened after I was taken out of the classroom. Your daddy's amazing! So cool!
He's not my daddy. Yeah, you're right. I'm jealous. He protected you like hero. Yeah, you're right. Uncle, he's always there for me.
That's what happened. Oh, I never thought you'd be able to say something like that. Nice work.
Oh, I don't want to remember it. It's too embarrassing. I mean, I missed a class observation after all. Honestly, I don't care about Mitsu. I regret not being able to participate in the class observation. Photos were not allowed, so I can't even see photos of it. Someone, please let me time leap to this morning.
But isn't there something you gained from this?
You know, Uncle.
Before I knew it, Mirai, who had been locked in her room, was right next to me.
Since my mom and dad are gone, I thought I'm all alone. But Uncle, you said all those for me. I'm so happy. Is it okay to rely on you? Isn't it annoying?
It's okay. Rely on me all you want. Those words came out of my mouth so naturally. Mirai-chan, you went through a painful experience. We can't change that. But it's not good for a little child like you to carry the pain alone. That's why the adults, I am here. It's okay to cry. It's okay to rely on me. I can forgive some selfishness. In the end, I'm just a substitute parent, but isn't that what parents do? Then, Mirai started crying. She cries a lot, letting out everything she had been holding back. That was also the moment she trusted me for the first time. Now, here's a bit about what happened after that. First, Mitsu. Mitsu, I've investigated thoroughly. You were cheating on me, huh? I was wondering why I never saw her for 6 years until Mirai graduated. It turns out, her husband dumped her. And that husband was an executive at a major company, so her father couldn't help her this time. It seems that her son was also the child of her affair partner, so they disappeared somewhere together with a huge alimony to pay. It has been 20 years since I adopted Mirai. Finally, the big day has arrived.
I lost my real parents when I was young. The people who helped me and supported me, and my parents who gave birth to me. Thank you. Dad? Mom? Are you watching? I'm getting married.
I got a full-time job right after that class observation. Now, I am a section manager of a certain company.
And Saito, Sana, I'm sorry I was too embarrassed to say this until now, but thank you for taking me in. Thank you for raising me. I think I said a lot of selfish things and caused you a lot of trouble. But I'm glad I was raised by you two. You're my best family.
After that class observation day, we got married, had a fight, laughed together, cried together. We grew together like that. And now, let me say this proudly. Over the past 20 years, we have become the best family you can imagine.